Hello, Collective. It's me, Patience, your favorite psychic spirit medium, host of Spirit News on Spotify, where we teach you about your non-physical energy with my very own spirit team, the Guild of the Golden Triangle. I was just meditating in the woods, the beautiful woods, and I got this vision, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I'm so excited to receive messages this way. It's new and it's exciting, and I'm so curious and I love it. And I've been so happy to do it, and I hope it helps in any way. This is a message for somebody, and it's about some past life frenemy. And in the vision, Spirit gave me the vision of it being, hold on, I gotta sit down. I'm like traversing up and down. It was in the vision, it was like in Babylonian times, and you were some kind of person of royalty, and your frenemy was supposed to be a very good friend of your family court or something. Like your families were close, you both came from like different lineages or something like that, and this friend was around you all the time, and you would share your deepest, darkest secrets with them, and you'd eat with them, and your families were close. Now, fast forward to now, well, there's no such thing as time, so however you want to look at it, you are some kind of, you like jumped timelines or something, and we talk about this in Spirit News. We have a episode called The Time Jump, and it's about a shift where there was a cosmic event that's related to the Schumann resonance, where there's a spike from a solar flare that caused those who were ready to spontaneously jump to their highest timeline. And there were people from a past life on your old timeline that didn't jump with you. And so they're existing at the same time, but when that happened, from whatever you're doing, you could have gone on some kind of spiritual path or been awakened in some way, or you're woken up from your slumber and you're oh, I just dropped my crystal. And and you dropped people, you left them behind, or at least that's how they felt. And some of them are, or at least this one that I saw, was from a past life, and this frenemy did this to you, what I'm about to tell you, in a past life as well. And so in this life, you guys were friends, you may have worked together, or been very, you very close, always, you would always listen to this person confided in you, this person kind of always viewed you as some kind of, how do I put this? They always viewed you, ever since the moment they met you, as being some little Miss Perfect. Okay, thank you, Spirit, please be with me. And you may have caught on to some moments, some red flags where they could have, like, maybe you eat healthy and they don't, so they would, say something about that, or they would always make, poor life choices, but you're just like, oh, that's my crazy friend, that's just what they do, that's just my crazy friend. You laugh it off and you enjoy the stories, but you don't, like, you don't make decisions. You're very non-judgmental, but the whole time they were judging you because they don't understand that there's still some past life cycles of karmic energy that they are still feeling. So they may have been treating you this way and not really understanding why they felt this way, and that's why they continue to be friends with you. But behind your back, this person was already, this frenemy was already somebody who is very malicious. This person may have done this to many people. It's just in their nature to, be very selfish. They may have done this to many people to get their way. Somebody that always has to have their way, that has to be the center of attention, has many vices. Possibly drinking is like the number one vice they could have. Drinking a lot. And in these moments of drinking, making really bad decisions, poor life choices. And when it comes to you, they viewed you as little Miss Perfect, and this person created some kind of narrative in their mind to make you easier to hate. They subconsciously looked for a reason to hate you because it's linked to like past life things, but they don't understand that. So they created some tension between you guys, possibly by spreading rumors about you, talking shit behind your back, turning people against you, being very dramatic about things, making everything seem like it's your fault, like something's wrong with you, all while in your face, confiding in you, taking your advice, kind of using you for your balanced temperament and level-headedness and your ability to be like diplomatic and observe, like an observer and not attach yourself or be judgmental. It's like they appreciated that part of you, but at the same time they hated you for that. So in the Babylonian times, they felt like you got all the attention, all the family always respected you, and nobody, like, this person's not respected because of the way they treat people, and they're not respected because of the life choices they make and of the drama they're always perpetuating. So no, they're not respected, but they think that they should be because of their level of success or something. Like, there's something that you both do that's like, that's why I say you may work together. Like in the Babylonian times, you guys had this same like status because both of your families were like wealthy and well known. But in this life, it has to do with like work or something. Like you both have a similar trade or something. But when it comes to the services that you give or the work that you do, people look at your work more highly, or at least that's how it's perceived to them. And you're not even thinking about that. You actually think this person is a great, whatever they do, that they're really good at it. But because of this, I'm lost. Oh no, okay, sorry. But because of their inability to have self-awareness and their lack of confidence, they just unconsciously can feel that you make better life choices than them, and they take that very personally, and they have found a way to hate you, basically. Okay? And even though it's not true, they make fun of you. Anytime you say something that they know is true, they find a way to like, and it's not to your face, it's never to your face. And so this person has like a confidant or like another friend, like a third wheel party, or it could be like their significant other, or it could be like another friend you guys share, I'm not sure, but a third party where they like drink together, they party together, and they always like exclude you. And when they do drink together, they're always doing like weird things. Like one of the visions I saw was playing in a cemetery. There's something weird about a cemetery. Almost like they're drinking, so was just like being disrespectful in a cemetery. Oh my gosh, I just found $1. I just found $1 with the all-seeing eye up. Thank you, Spirit. Ew. They could possibly do jobs and not tell you about it, like take money from your pocket in that way, like give you shitty jobs or something, try to disrupt your business. They do something in a cemetery. Oh, that's me. Shit like that. Oh. Oh my gosh. I don't think they want me to get this message out. And so, but you don't even know this is happening. You think that this is your friend, that this is somebody you can trust, and you can sense it though. There's things that you sense about this person where you question it, but you don't trust your intuition because in your mind, you're like, well, I haven't done anything, so why would anybody, be upset or anything? Or, why would anyone go out of their way to do that? Because you don't think like that. You're in some kind of, you jump the timeline. So that means that you've went to the highest version, or you're going towards the highest version of yourself, which would make you more in your heart consciousness, which makes you more compassionate, more empathetic. You're coming from more of a space of loving yourself. You could take care of your body. You could eat healthy. You don't put toxins in your body. That's probably why they don't invite you to like drink and stuff, because I just want a crystal. Because you don't drink. $1 a crystal, thank you, Spirit. So that's probably why they don't invite you. But this person basically turned people against you, may have disrupted your business, may have purposely told people that you're unprofessional, things like that, possibly spread rumors about you that aren't true, because they created their own narrative about you, because they knew that, I don't want to say that you're better than them, because that's not a thing, but that's how they unconsciously perceived you, as being Miss Goody Tissues. Everything works out for you. It's not fair that everything works out for you, and that you don't have to work as hard as they do, and people respect you and stuff like that. So this person, and I know this is going to sound weird, but they did this in Babylonian times. They're so jealous of you in Babylonian times that they did it again in this lifetime. And what they did was they sought out divination, okay, to spy on you. And when they got a reading on you, they found out that you really are this person, that you really are what you say you are, that you really do care, that you really are loving, and you really are kind, and all these things. And it really pissed them off because they don't have that yet. They're not at that level yet. And so instead of asking you how you got there, they decided that it was easier to just tear you down. So they may have paid someone to do it could be the same person who gave them a reading about you, or someone else, I don't know. But they may have paid to have a potion or a spell put on you, or some kind of like candle work or jar work to disrupt your life in some way. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath, I'm walking uphill. To disrupt your life, to stop your money, to make you look crazy, or whatever to stop you from being who you are. They may have even been jealous of your family life, and so they wanted to ruin that. And it's really sad because you didn't do anything to this person. All you did was show them love and kindness, and they couldn't stand that about you. So they decided to go seek out outside help. And unfortunately, there's people who have these services, and we talk about this on Spirit News all the time. You should not seek out spellcasters or warlocks or witches to do, energy manipulation, because it'll come back to bite you in the butt for sure. Oh my God, so beautiful. Look, so beautiful. Gorge. So this person decided to do that with this third party, and they may have been given advice to do something weird in the cemetery, or they looked, either they paid someone, or this person gave them advice how to do something, or they looked something up. However it fits for you, it's whatever it is, it ends in some kind of spell casting. And now, in this season where the cycle's over and you jump timelines, the minute you jump the timeline and you didn't match that energy anymore, all hell broke loose for them. All of their business associates are leaving them. All of their, some things are all going wrong. Whatever they cast upon you is actually coming back to them. And so, as the sign says, wrong way. Because they went the wrong way. They made the wrong choice. They repeated something they should have learned from a past life. They were given an opportunity many times to stop what they were doing. And because they kept drinking, making impulsive, rash decisions, because they're so jealous of you for no reason, and then they found out that you really are this person. You really are kind, and you really are on your spiritual journey, and they didn't believe you. And it's really sad that you can't be on a spiritual journey and be supported by people, because the minute you jump timelines, people are like, it's this weird thing that happens. If people didn't make it for your timeline jump, those people will immediately despise you, because you're in a whole new energy bracket, a whole new frequency. You just don't match them anymore. So it's very interesting how that happens. So if you're finding that, all the people you used to be friends with that are still doing, the same things they used to do, they're not going anywhere, they're not growing, they're not choosing love, they're still talking shit about people and drinking every night and all that, and they're starting to treat you funny, it's because they don't like you. I'm sorry, but they don't like you. And so, you just gotta move on from them. You just gotta move on, and you just gotta know that you're on a whole new timeline, so anything they're doing or anything they did can't affect you, but they did it. And they're in regret now. They don't really understand why nothing's working out for them. They don't know about energy. They probably don't even equate it to the spell they paid for. All the things going wrong with them. No parking between the signs. Yeah, they aren't seeing the signs. They don't get it. But that's what happens. So let this be the information you need to know that no matter how you feel about anyone, if you feel a negative emotion about someone who's done nothing to you, it's one thing if, they went out of their way to hurt you. But if they're over here not doing nothing, and you're ready to cast spells on them and tear them down, that's a you problem. Okay? That's a you problem. And you don't even know this is happening, but to just leave those people behind. Leave them behind. They don't match you. They don't match you frequentially. They never did. They never will. You're walking karma. You are in a state of grace. Stay in that state of grace. Continue living from your heart space. Know that their projections will never affect you. Maybe they did at one time, but when you chose to just move on and to work on yourself and to do self-care and to just, get them out of your life, that was the ultimate payback. Because they really wanted you to respond to them. They wanted you to, fight with them and drama and blah blah. But that's not who you are. You'd rather your cutoff game real strong, okay? If it ain't for you, see ya, boo. So that's my message. I hope that it helps. Friends come and go, but you always got spirit. You always have yourself. So just focus on that. Continue loving life, going for walks. Make sure you're meditating. Make sure you're clearing your field. Make sure you're treating everyone the way you want to be treated. You'll be fine. And who cares about them? They made their own mess. Now they gotta sit in it. Okay, love you. Bye.